In the book, Give AF *CK, Actually, Reclaim Yourself with the 5 Steps of Radical Emotional Acceptance, a psychiatrist challenges the idea of learning how not to give AF ***. Instead, the author advocates for radical emotional acceptance, which involves validating emotions and learning to love yourself unconditionally. The book argues that everyone has a need for unconditional love, but too few people actually experience it.
As a young boy in the West, I sometimes felt like a show child, a high-achieving but docile credit to my family name. There is a seed of truth in the American myth of the taciturn, emotionally uncommunicative cowboy. Throughout my childhood, I received the subtle and sometimes unsubtle message that certain emotions, sadness and anger in particular, were off-limits. I used to think it was bad to raise my voice or to bite back like a German shepherd when its tail is yanked. Now I celebrate all of life's rich emotions, even the most complicated ones, like jealousy or fear of success. Most people say they fear failure, but if you take a hard-boiled look at human behavior, you might observe far more people shirking success. All of my emotions are pointing me toward deep truths about myself and my relationships, toward a better way of living. And all is the operative word. Everybody and their dog teaches you to practice gratitude for the things you like. But do you know what's truly transformational? Finding gratitude for all the things you don't like. Practicing gratitude for difficult emotions, people, and situations is a lot harder than ecstatic journaling over that pot of gold inheritance from your great-aunt Marge. Here's the secret. If you're thankful for everything that happens to you, even in the midst of sorrow, you can always find your way back to a place of serenity. Finding gratitude for our problems, negative emotions, and our pain puts us back in our leather recliner at our own personal cinema. We all start out with the assumption that pain is bad. But have you ever been around someone who was born without pain receptors? The rare condition is called congenital insensitivity to pain, CIPA. It affects about 1 in a million people. Think again. The inability to feel pain is a massive extra dollop of life suffering. CIPA is unimaginably dangerous. In most cases, people with this tragic condition don't live beyond the age of 25. CIPA sufferers must constantly check for burns, bruises, cuts, and other unfelt injuries. It is in this spirit I write, Pain is Good. It is a formidable taskmaster for sure. But feeling pain, as long as we learn from it, is in our best interest. I spend hours playing with my 2-year-old daughter, and she's constantly playing and hurting herself. Some days the sharp wood corners of our coffee table are her sagest teacher. Through practicing radical emotional acceptance, REA, we're often able to get more out of life than we ever thought possible. We all have the need to experience unconditional love. I call it a need, because if it's not met, we experience mental, emotional, and bodily symptoms, and name your drug of choice addictions. Radical emotional acceptance is self-love. REA is the how of loving yourself, a field guide for validating your emotions and desires. And here's another big secret. Giving yourself the experience of being loved unconditionally is a choice. When we are aware of this noble truth, our eyes are open to reality. In this universe, there is an abundance of unconditional love for all of us. We just have to reach for it, dare I say, accept it,